Overall, I know I'm not too happy with the loss on UCLA. What did you see on your team in those 4 sets?
I wouldn't say I wasn't happy. I wanted a really tough match. I wanted a team to bring their A game against us. I wanted to go on the road as our first away game. I wanted to be in a hostile environment. I wanted us to feel pressure. I wanted all those things for us and to be uncomfortable. And we were all those things, and UCLA responded, which I was really pleased with. And we kind of got punched in the mouth, and then we backed off. And I wanted to see how we'd be. I wanted to see how tough we would be. And we didn't get it together until probably about the 4th set. We kind of got things rolling a little bit, but then at that point we created a monster, and UCLA thought they were really, really good, which they are, and we kind of doubted ourselves. So it's kind of the same message I just keep preaching to them: is why do you ever doubt yourself? How good are you? And you need to believe that you're that good all the way through. So I wasn't disappointed. I was just disappointed with how we reacted, and we didn't fight. We didn't get more determined when we had some pressure against us. So we can do better.
So what did happen after that first set? That was your 18th straight set one, and then 2, 3, and 4 you lose them all.
Yeah, I think the first set we actually didn't even play that great. I think UCLA thought they were supposed to lose to us, is what it looked like. And we blocked well, we served well, so we put a lot of pressure on them. Don't get me wrong, we did some good things, but our offense wasn't crisp at all the whole night. But I thought defensively we did some good things. And then in the second set, we're up 6-1. We're up 10-6. And then they kind of punched us in the mouth a couple times with a few swings. Those were good, and we didn't respond defensively. It was the very first match of the year against Nebraska. We got outdug by 2. We haven't been outdug in a match since. And they outdug us by 15. So that's really where we broke down, is defensively. We got really shy. We got really timid. We didn't get aggressive at them defensively. Floor defense is what I'm talking about. And so they got really confident because all they had to do was get it past our block, and they were going to find success. So we have to create more pressure with our floor defense, and we will. That's something we've been really strong at this year. So we had a bad night at it, and that's where I want to see us respond better.
They hit below 100 in that first set, but then overall the match they hit above 300. Was it their offense that got going, or was it your defense a little bit? Was it a little bit of both?
I think we got a little timid on our serving. I thought we were a really aggressive serving team in the first set. And we blocked 6 balls in the first set. So we were all over them. They responded well by just trying to make us play more defense. I think their game plan was don't get blocked anymore, which that's a good game plan. And they challenged our defense, and we didn't respond very well. And then they hit a couple nice balls, and I think they kind of got in a flow offensively, and we weren't able to really get them out of it until the 4th. We got a little bit of pressure on them, and like I said, by then it was a little late for us. So, yeah, I hope that's a lesson learned for us, that we have to continue to put pressure on and keep adjusting as the match goes on against good teams.
It was the first time in a while, I think, that Willa Johnson didn't have a dominant match. What did you say to her after that one?
She doesn't get to play anymore. That's it. You have one bad match, you're out. No. Yeah, no, for her, I think she was pressing too hard. She was trying to do too many things as opposed to letting the game come to her, and we just got tight. If your passing starts breaking down, then all of a sudden you think you have to do more hitting, or if you're not digging the ball, you have to do more blocking, and that's just not how it's done. You have to continue to do your job, and then everybody else needs to start doing more of their job and getting more focus in their position. So I think when you try and do more, all of a sudden it makes you worse. So I think she was just trying to do too much and got out of her game plan.
And what about Lindsay? She had I guess for her standards, an inefficient start to the season, but the last 2 matches for Oregon State and UCLA, she's been very good. What have you seen from her, and what has changed?
Yeah, I thought the best thing for us with that week off was we were able to really focus on Lindsay offensively. We changed some of our game plan setting with her, quickened the tempo up, and changed her approach pattern a little bit, and it made a big difference for her. And I'm happy for her adjusting. She doesn't love to adjust. That's not her favorite thing. But she did a really nice job with that week off, and she saw big results this past week, and I thought she was phenomenal in both of those matches. So that's a big thing for us to get her back offensively. So again, if we can start putting all the pieces together, then we're really scary. So
getting ready to head to the Mountain Schools, 2 top 25 teams, probably get punched in the face again at some point, or punched in the mouth. Are you confident though in your team's ability now to respond to something like that?
I'm always confident in our ability to do that. So whether we do or not, losses are going to happen. You're going to lose points. We haven't beaten anyone 25-0, 25-0, 25-0. So we're going to lose. Other teams are really good. They're going to make plays. So for us, I think sometimes we get in that mentality that if we don't score every point, then we didn't do our job, and we just have to understand that we're playing good teams. So just to keep battling and stay tough all the way through, which is what I said my favorite thing was about opening weekend, is that we just battled the whole time, no matter what the score was. And so we didn't do a good job of that against UCLA, and so I'm hoping we can get back to that this weekend. So I believe we can.
Does the loss change your strategy or momentum going into these games on the road?
No. No, I think what it does is it just teaches us that, again, when you play great teams, you get to learn a lot more about yourself. So wins or losses. So again, we won the first set, and I didn't think we played well. So there was no change there. I just thought they stepped their game up. So it just shows us that you have to bring better game every night against these good teams because you're not going to get away with it. So.
What challenges does the mountain schools present Utah in the top 25, Colorado right outside, and they also have the elevation to deal with as well?
Yeah, I haven't really noticed the elevation when we've been there in the past. So it's there, I guess, but I don't know. It hasn't affected us. It's a tough travel trip because we play we're in Salt Lake Friday night, and then we take a plane bright and early on Saturday and play that night, Saturday night in Boulder. So that presents a little bit interesting twist. Again, we've handled it well in the past. Utah is excellent. They're experienced, old team. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Everybody can score on their side. They're just pretty savvy, good volleyball IQ, and they have maybe the best hitter in the conference in Nadora and I. She's really special. So they're just a really good team, and you have to play a great game in order to be successful against them, which that's what I'm hoping we'll do. I'm excited for that. And then Colorado is very similar, same way. I think they have a lot of good pieces. They have a great player in Alexis Smith. Their middles are very aggressive and physical, and they serve tough and play good defense. So, again, it's just another good team. They took Stanford to 5 at their place last weekend. So it's fun every night to be playing great teams. That's how we tried to schedule in the preseason. We tried to schedule aggressively because we knew this is what we were going to do. So there's really no change for us because we're just always playing great teams.
It is such a grind with top 25 team after top 25 team. And just this week, are you happy with how your teams responded to the tough loss down at UCLA and they're refocused on this weekend?
Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention quite a bit. We started school Monday, so we had Monday off so that they could adjust to school. And so I think we're starting to get their brains a little split. So, again, trying to get them focused now. When it's volleyball time, it's volleyball time. So let's get on it. But, yeah, I think we've responded well. I pushed them, and they fought back. So I like the aggression I'm seeing. So I think they're hungry to get back on the floor. I think they were just really annoyed with how UCLA went. And so they just wanted another chance. And so luckily we're at the point of the season where we get another chance. So we get another shot at it, and I know they're ready to get on the floor. So.
What are you looking forward to being on the road and having 2 back-to-back games this weekend?
More opportunities to get better, and keep game planning against different teams, seeing how we handle the pressure on the road. Anytime we get these kind of opportunities back-to-back on the road against 2 quality opponents, it's like the playoffs. So that's how I said to the team opening weekend. I said I couldn't give you a better Final Four idea than what we did opening weekend, where you play back-to-back against top 5 teams. And so this is the same idea. If we're not hosting and we're in the Sweet 16 Elite 8, you're going to get 2 great teams like this again on the road. So it's just great preparation for us.
And how will these 2 teams prepare you for when you play Stanford in a week or so?
Well, again, for us, it's about consistency, still learning. We have a lot of moving parts always, it feels like, with the team this year. So it's just more opportunities for us to get better and deal with pressure. Everything. We're in very much a growth mindset right now. So every opportunity we get is an opportunity to grow. So.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.